Hello, everyone. Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Green Lantern #7. This is a new book from DC Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Jeremy Adams with art by Amancay and Nahuelpan, colors by Romulo Fajardo Jr., letters by Dave Sharp. Very excited to figure out where this book is going to go after the end of the last issue. Before that, this book will have the finale of the origin of Sin Sun, the lead-in into the new Sinister Sons series. So we're going to have Zod's child and Sinistro's child team up in their own story and I believe that comes out in a few weeks. But as far as this issue, the death of a major Green Lantern character revealed. Spoilers for the previous issues. I won't go into details as to what happens there, but if you've been reading issues 1 through 6, you can probably figure out what's going on. After his explosive confrontation with Sinestro, Green Lantern is confronted by the United Planets Lanterns for illegally operating within the quarantine zone, and the mystery of what took place on Korugar is finally revealed. Um, so yeah, this is a flashback episode of a flashback issue. So let's take a look at some of the preview art before we get into more of the story, because I really want to talk about how much fun it is to see all these Green Lanterns together, right? Um, if you haven't been reading the Green Lantern series and you're not fully caught up on like why the Guardians are gone and all that, you don't really need to go back and read any of that stuff. The book actually very efficiently kind of gets you caught up to speed. It introduces the United Planets that come in to kind of take the place of the Guardians, and it's really fun to see. We get to see Kyle and John and Guy and just all the Lanterns from Earth, Jessica, Simon, and of course Hal. Um, yeah, so it's really fun to kind of see them interact. Really interesting that they are being told in this issue they're not allowed to go back home. For some reason, Earth Sector has been quarantined, it's off limits. We already knew that from reading the previous issues, but we still don't know what's going on. We don't know why Earth is now off limits and why these lanterns, like, we don't know what the plan is behind the United Planets. We don't know what is going to happen with Oa. We know that the battery was damaged and the corpse are pretty decimated. Um, Also, really fun to see Joe here as well. I hadn't caught her in the first few pages because I don't think she was there. But here, when we see a little bit more of all the here, there's so many lanterns on Earth, which is crazy. How they so many individuals can wield that power just from one sector, and they're all just very different, very diverse group. Yeah, I quite enjoyed this issue. I think Jeremy Adams has been doing such a fun job, like just doling out this mystery little by little, page by page. And of course, he's been teamed up with some really great artists that just kind of bring these really fun stories to life. This one's a little bit more heartfelt for sure. And if you're a big Green Lantern fan, this one might hurt. So, very excited to see where this goes from here. I really enjoyed this one, the beginning of this new arc. So I think if you've been looking to catch up, you should do it now rather than wait, because I think like things are about to really kick off to the next level. So if you have read this episode, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.